Greetings. Have you ever pondered why your attempts to garner her interest may be going awry? Today, we shift our gaze to those actions of yours that may be driving women away rather than drawing them in. These are common missteps, but fear not, for they are easily rectified. Are you prepared to alter your course in a way that could significantly enhance how women perceive you? Let us delve into the matter and discover what you ought to cease doing. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This quote will guide us through our journey. Before we set sail on this voyage of self-discovery, a humble plea. Press the subscribe button and turn on notifications to remain connected with our future intellectual adventures. The pitfall of clichés. Falling prey to clichés. Gentlemen, let us discuss a pitfall that is all too easy to stumble into when attempting to charm a woman. The reliance on clichés. You're familiar with them. Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Or, are you tired because you've been running through my mind all day? They may appear to be innocuous attempts at flirtation, but here's the reality. Women have heard them all before. When you resort to these worn-out clichés to flatter her or keep the conversation flowing, it conveys that you are not truly attentive to her individuality. It's as if you're merely going through the motions, employing the same generic phrases with every woman you encounter. But here's the secret, gentlemen. Women yearn for originality. They desire to feel seen for who they truly are, not merely another attractive face at which to toss a trite line. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius wisely stated, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." So rather than reverting to those tired clichés, invest your time in crafting compliments and initiating conversations that are unique to her. The error of assumptions, presuming knowledge of her. Gentlemen, let us delve into a blunder that is all too easy to commit when you're endeavoring to captivate a woman. Making assumptions about her. It might appear innocuous to presume she shares your musical tastes, or that she would delight in visiting that new sushi restaurant downtown. But here's the truth. When you assume to understand her desires or thoughts without actually inquiring, it can be a significant deterrent. Making an assumption communicates that you are not genuinely interested in understanding her as an individual. It's as if you've already determined who she is and what she enjoys based on some preconceived notion or stereotype. And let me assure you, there's nothing less appealing than feeling as though you are being stereotyped or misunderstood. Moreover, when you make assumptions and they prove incorrect, it can result in rather awkward situations. Imagine confidently proposing a steakhouse for dinner, only to discover she's a vegetarian, or presuming she's a homebody when she's actually an adrenaline enthusiast who relishes skydiving on weekends. Talk about a faux pas. So how can you sidestep the pitfalls of assumptions and demonstrate to her that you are genuinely interested in understanding her? It's straightforward. Pose questions, and then truly listen to her responses. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "We learn not in the school, but in life." This quote reminds us of the importance of learning from our experiences and interactions with others, rather than relying on assumptions or stereotypes. The peril of overanalyzing texts. The peril of overanalyzing texts. We have all found ourselves in this situation, engaged in a text exchange with someone we are fond of, only to suddenly find ourselves scrutinizing every word, every emoji, every punctuation mark. Is she upset because she used a period instead of an exclamation point? What is the true meaning behind that winky face? It's enough to induce madness. But consider this. When you begin to overinterpret her messages, you are setting yourself up for a great deal of unnecessary stress and confusion. You are attempting to uncover hidden meanings and subtext that may not even exist, and in the process, you are driving yourself to distraction. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely stated, "Men are disturbed not by things, but by the view which they take of them." This quote reminds us of the importance of maintaining perspective and not allowing our interpretations to cloud our judgment or cause undue stress. The downfall of constant complaining. The downfall of incessant complaining. Envision this. You are on a date with a captivating woman, and all appears to be progressing favorably. However, You then commence a litany of complaints about your job, your roommates, the weather, the food, essentially everything under the sun. Suddenly, you notice her eyes beginning to lose their sparkle, her smile gradually diminishing, and that initial spark of attraction that was present just moments ago has vanished without a trace. Here's the crux of the matter. Constant complaining is a guaranteed method to sap the vitality and enthusiasm from any interaction, particularly when you're endeavoring to establish a rapport with someone new. When you persistently focus on the negative, continually finding something to grumble about, it conveys the impression that you are not an enjoyable or agreeable person to be around. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca wisely stated, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." This quote reminds us of the importance of maintaining a positive outlook and embracing challenges as opportunities for growth rather than resorting to constant complaining. The pitfall of delayed responses and unreliability. Delayed responses and unreliability. Let us now delve into a detrimental habit that can significantly undermine your chances with a woman in whom you are interested. The habit of responding late to messages and being unreliable with your plans. I understand that we all have busy lives, and that even the best laid plans can be disrupted by unforeseen circumstances. However, when you consistently take an inordinate amount of time to respond to her messages or cancel plans at the 11th hour, it sends a rather unambiguous message about the level of respect and value you accord to her time. Consider this. When a woman is interested in you, she invests her time and energy into fostering a connection. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca wisely stated, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." This quote reminds us of the importance of valuing and making the most of our time, particularly when it involves building relationships with others. The peril of overemphasis on sex. The peril of overemphasis on sex. Now let us address a subject that may stir some controversy but needs to be articulated. The risk of making everything about sex. Do not misunderstand me. Sexual attraction and chemistry are vital components of any romantic relationship. However, when you incessantly direct the conversation towards sex, or make every interaction with her about your physical desires, it can raise a significant red flag. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely stated, "He who is not a good servant will not be a good master." This quote reminds us of the importance of balance and respect in our interactions, particularly when it involves intimate relationships. Now that you are aware of the actions you ought to curtail, what lies ahead for you? Uncover the established indications that a woman is attracted to you, but is attempting to conceal it, or gain knowledge about the pastimes that enhance your appeal to women. We appreciate your viewership. Please express your thoughts, like, and subscribe for additional content. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius wisely stated, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This quote reminds us of the importance of continuous learning and self-improvement in our journey through life.